Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Katie's Empire. We got another interesting video today for you guys to check out. So this next clip is going to be coming from the Tonight Show, and they're basically asking, if a man is a little bit more on the financial stable side, he might not go for a BBW. You know what I mean? But when his money is looking funny, then he's going to be a little bit more inclined to go after the big girl. Let's go ahead and jump into the video.
True or false? When a man isn't financially confident, he tends to go for bigger women.
True.
Explain.
Because you have to look at when I say go for, I mean, I would think the same way. Like if it's a woman who is saying, okay, who can I get something out of? She might choose the guy who might seem more lame, like women don't really approach him. I think people in our nature are predatory in a way. Like when we are looking to gain something, we tend to look for who would be most likely. So to me, if I'm a guy, I just got out of jail, I got probation fees, I need somewhere to stay, I'm not going to go for a woman who works out 5 days a week and looks good. I'm going to go for the bigger girl. I'm going to say, it's more of a chance that she'll be willing to compromise because deep down inside, she feels like maybe she has to compensate for the lack of the aesthetics.
Respectfully, that's probably the most ignorant shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. So you think because a woman is plus size or out of shape that her mental and what she accepts in life and what she should be expected to accept in life is less than because
look what she accept for her.
Yes. And I think that the young lady that was about to be a little bit more on the combative side, and I know she was probably about to go off. I think that it's a trigger. It honestly seemed like a trigger for her. And you can see it in the face. Those facial features, listen, if looks could kill. Y'all, body language and your looks are a dead giveaway when you're triggered by something. And I think that the young lady that was speaking first, I mean, let's keep it a bed. She's probably speaking from experience. You know what I mean? This young lady is attractive. She got all her ish together. And most of those guys, like she said, that probably don't got their ish together is not going to approach her as much as a young lady that maybe a little bit more overweight, you know what I'm saying, maybe don't have as much options as she does. If a guy got all this ish going on with him, right? Because men in mass, they tend to think logic, right? And if I'm a logic thinker, why in the hell would I try to approach a woman that got all her ish together that I know is probably being approached by all type of guys? And that means men that don't got their ish together and men that do. And the chances of me actually, talking to this young lady, pursuing this young lady, and maybe getting something out of this young lady is going to be slim to none. Especially consider all these things that I got going against myself. Like she said, something about probation, don't have the money, don't have the resources, don't have a place to stay. I would think the majority of guys is going to try to talk to, she did say, listen, most people are predatory. Listen, hey, if we keep it in a band, right? If we're in the freaking wild and I see a gazelle that looks strong and, that looks fast or whatever, and then I see another gazelle over there that look like he might got like a little limp to himself, hey, I'm hungry. I'm going to go ahead and take out the weaker link. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to waste my time with that. Again, if we're thinking logic, the most logical thing for most men to do that is down bad, they got a lot of other stuff going for themselves, is to get with a young lady that probably doesn't have as high of a self-esteem, doesn't have as many options as that other young lady does. It just makes sense. Now listen, I could be off. I think that I am. I could be. But I just think that most guys in mass that got all those things going on would 9 times out of 10 try to get with a young lady that probably is a little bit more on the heavier side, because I think I think that the way that you look physically, especially things that you can honestly help with, again, just getting out and just trying to walk, I think that it honestly says a lot about what you think about yourself. You know, not just who you are as a person, but what you think about yourself. Because in my eyes, I believe anybody that can, I'm not talking about the minority, but I'm talking about the majority. The majority of people that are overweight can easily start to become active and lose that weight. Like, you can literally just walk, go for a walk every day, you know, take it from a walk to a jog, from a jog to a run, you know, doing intervals and different things like that. You don't necessarily need any money. You can literally kickstart this thing today, work on your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, like to really help you get past that. Again, when we're speaking about most people have 2 feet that work and they can get out there and kickstart that thing. And I don't know, man, but honestly, that's just my belief. When I look at the majority of people, I think that the majority of people can fix issues like that, just being overweight. I don't think that a lot of people really suffer from like medical issues where they can't get outside and at least attempt or start to walk. I think that a lot of people make excuses for themselves. And that's the reason why we are in the situations that we are in. But yeah, I agree with the first lady. And I think that the other young lady she's about to go off. Probably triggered for whatever reason or whatever. I understand you want to stand up for people, but it has to be some level of accountability there. And if it's some truth to what she's saying, man, let her rock. Anyway, y'all let me know. What do you guys think down in the comments about this? I know we're going to have some people in an uproar, but I respect it, man. I respect it at the end of the day. But until the next time, man, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Blueberry, Burberry, button-up. Tan skin, mixed race, buttercup. Canada weather, got a bundle up. I'm tryna work, she hit my phone, she wanna. Whoa, too bad was you know they roll.